Every conquest begins with the first strike. In the world of heavy metal, that strike comes from the blade of a vanguard. The Caterpillar D11TCD is a relentless force that knows no retreat, standing as the ultimate symbol of American industrial chaos. First up, the Caterpillar D11TCD, the unstoppable sumo of the mining world. Imagine a 115-ton wrestler who never loses his footing. This machine doesn't just push dirt, it bullies the landscape into submission. Its 850 horsepower heart beats with a rhythm of pure dominance. When that massive blade drops, it's like a bulldozer having a bad day and taking it out on a mountain. It carries 57 cubic yards of debris as if it were a tray of appetizers. If the Earth had a nightmare, it would look like the D11T. But before we reveal the beast that makes the world move beneath it, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to join our heavy metal fleet. You don't want to miss a single horsepower. Let's roll. Across the Pacific, a challenger emerges with a heavier footprint and cold-blooded efficiency. The Komatsu D475A-8 is a wall of steel that refuses to budge, built for the deepest mines where the rock is hard and the deadlines are tighter. Next, meet the Komatsu D475A-8, our silent samurai. While others scream, this 125-ton giant moves with a disciplined, cold-blooded efficiency. It's even heavier than the D11, acting like a stoic wall of steel that refuses to budge. Its lock-up torque converter is like a black belt technique, ensuring every ounce of energy is focused into one deadly effective push. In the deep mines, this machine is a meditation in power, quiet, focused, and utterly lethal to any rock layer that dares to stand in its way. From a legendary American heritage comes a warrior that thrives in the chaos of the quarry. The Dressta TD-40 is an iron fortress, a machine designed for one purpose: to crush resistance and dominate the landscape with pure mechanical momentum. Breaking the rhythm, we have the Dressta TD-40, the Iron Fortress. Built from a legacy of American grit and European iron, this 67-ton battering ram doesn't care about flashy tech. It cares about steel-on-steel dominance. Its unique 2-speed steering drive is its secret weapon, allowing it to maintain full power to both tracks even while turning under a massive load. It's like a heavyweight boxer with the footwork of a fencer. On U.S. coal fields, the TD-40 is a symbol of brute reliability. It's the soldier that stays in the fight until the job is done. When the contract calls for millions of yards to be moved before sunset, you bring in the double-headed beast. The Caterpillar 657G is a symphony of synchronized power, a twin-engine monster that redefined the limits of productivity. When you need to move mountains before sunset, you call the Caterpillar 657G, the twin-headed glutton. It has 2 hearts, one in the front and one in the rear, pumping out 1,000 combined horsepower. It's like a giant that never gets full, devouring the earth and hauling it at 33 miles per hour. This machine doesn't wait for a push. It's a self-sufficient predator. Watching a 657G work is like watching a hungry beast on a high-speed chase through the dirt, leaving nothing but a flat, conquered trail in its wake. Sometimes the Earth refuses to move. When blasting isn't an option, the industry calls for the commander. The Vermeer T1255 is a rock-eating predator that turns solid geology into workable fill. Moving into precision destruction, we meet the Vermeer T1255, the rock shark. It doesn't need to swim, it eats the floor it stands on. Its terrain leveler drum is like rows of diamond teeth, grinding solid granite into dust with a terrifying appetite. While others try to blast the rock, the T1255 simply erases it. It's the ultimate peacekeeper, eliminating the need for explosives and turning a chaotic rock face into a smooth, surgical surface before you can even blink. Efficiency meets versatility in the 50-ton class. The Caterpillar 349 is the backbone of modern infrastructure, a machine that can dig a trench or load a truck with the same surgical finesse. The Caterpillar 349 is the Swiss Army knife of the industry. It's the most talented athlete on the field, capable of playing every position. One minute it's a delicate surgeon, digging around fiber optic cables. The next, it's a heavyweight brawler, loading tons of rock into a truck. Its hydraulics are so smooth, it feels like an extension of the operator's own arm. In the US, this is the machine that builds our cities, the reliable, tireless muscle that keeps the world of infrastructure moving. In the dust and heat of the quarry, reliability is the only currency that matters. The Hitachi ZX890LC is a veteran soldier, possessing a pedigree of pure endurance that has been proven over decades of combat. In the dust and heat, the Hitachi ZX890LC-6 is our iron thoroughbred. Born from a lineage of mining champions, it doesn't care about flashy tech, it cares about staying in the fight. Think of it as a veteran soldier who's seen it all. Its steel is reinforced like a suit of armor, protecting its vital organs as it digs deep into the soul of the quarry, hour after punishing hour. It's the machine that never says die, built for those who value mechanical grit over digital distractions. When the operation scales up to the Ultra class, the numbers become hard to comprehend. The Komatsu PC7000-11 is a titan that makes the landscape tremble, treating solid cliffs like mere obstacles in its path. When the scale becomes legendary, we meet the Komatsu PC7000-11, the Mountain Eater. When this 700-ton titan wakes up, the landscape trembles. It treats a granite cliff like a bowl of cereal, devouring 42 cubic meters in a single bite. Its twin engines are like two roaring dragons, providing the fire needed to move massive mass with terrifying speed. Watching the PC7000 load a truck is like watching a prehistoric god feeding its children. Fast, efficient, and overwhelming in its sheer presence. Hold on a second. We're halfway through, and the Titans are only getting bigger. If you're enjoying this heavy metal breakdown, smash that like button. It's the fuel that keeps these monsters moving. Now, let's head back to the pit and see what the heart of the empire can do. In the deep pits where time is money, the loader is the conductor of the orchestra. The Caterpillar 994K is the steady pulse of the operation, ensuring that the flow of material never falters. Welcome back to the pit. To keep the rhythm of a high production line, you need the Caterpillar 994K, the heart of the empire. It's a 240-ton gatekeeper that decides exactly how fast the world moves. Its 1,700 horsepower engine is the steady, heavy pulse that keeps the entire fleet alive. It's as big as a luxury home, but handles with the finesse of a sports car. For an operator, it's like having the strength of a giant controlled by the touch of a pianist. In this industry, if the 994K stops, the empire falls. Ascending to the absolute pinnacle of terrestrial engineering, we meet a deity. Standing taller than a house, the LeTourneau L-2350 is a legend that turned human ambition into a 260-ton reality. Now, bow down to the LeTourneau L-2350, the quote, steel deity. This is the undisputed god of the loader world. Standing 21 feet tall with tires that cost more than a Ferrari, it doesn't just work, it performs